Here on the Games Done Quick Hotfix, it's the show where we travel back in time to your favorite years in gaming and showcase awesome speedruns of games released in the same year. I'm your host, Smooth Operative, and tonight, Time Capsule is officially in week velocity at its new time slot right after random number generation, so thank you all so much for being here. In just a few moments, we will be taking a look at a longer, glitchless run of the 1996 classic Tomb Raider game. But before we begin, let's cover a few announcements, shall we? First of all, the GDQ all-women speedrunning community, Flame Fatales, is coming together once again this summer, August 13th through the 20th, for the Flame Fatales Marathon, benefiting the Malala Fund. And the schedule is out now, so you can check it out at gamesdonequick.com/schedule. If you are interested in submitting any prizes for the event, we are still accepting those until August 6th. You can use the command !FF here in the Twitch chat for more information. Also, Games Done Quick is hiring, so if you have experience in web design and development, would like to help us revamp the site, or if you have experience in social media creation and would like to assist us at our live events, head over to gamesdonequick.com/jobs to apply. Now then, who here is a Tomb Raider fan? I'm very excited for the run tonight, and I'm happy to introduce to you Risser Crofts for Tomb Raider Glitchless. Hello, Risser.
Hi.
Welcome. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
How are you doing, chat? For sure. So tell us a little bit about what the plan is. And also we do have a commentator as well who maybe would like to introduce themselves too.
Hello, everyone.
Hi.
My name is Rapwins. I'm joining with Rissa. I'm a good friend of hers, a fellow Tomb Raider Challenge runner.
Right on.
I'm
Risser. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm Risser. I'm Queen. I'm usually a Tomb Raider no load, no med challenger, so I do a lot of like no loads, no med runs. And Tomb Raider 1, I did complete Tomb Raider 1 no loads, no meds. No loads, no meds, all secrets, and no loads, no meds, all secrets, pistols only, which means no dying and no healing, and just completing the run. So speedrunning is a very new challenge for me. I started speedrunning literally maybe about 2 months ago. And I've been practicing, and it's a lot of fun. It's a whole game changer, especially saving. Saving's my issue because you don't do that in no loads, no med runs. You don't save.
I was gonna say this. There must be a tough transition.
It's very different, but I'm really glad to have Rap here. We literally met because of this beautiful woman, Lara Croft. So I've met a lot of friends. Because of the Tomb Raider community, and I'm forever thankful for that.
Yep, absolutely.
I've been learning from YouTube. A huge shout out to Trex of Terror. He has world record in Tomb Raider right now, and his videos have been super helpful for me to learn this game, and I love it. I absolutely love it. So there might be some times where I do make some mistakes, but I am fairly new at it, and I just want to show others that are interested in speedrunning that if I can do it, you can do it too.
Let's go.
So I'm very excited to play and to show you guys. So if everybody's ready, we can go ahead and get started.
Absolutely. Yeah, give us the countdown.
All right. So 3, 2, 1, here we go.
Good luck.
Good luck, Queen.
Thanks. Caves is not too bad. There's a couple jumps here that can save you some time. But like I said, I'm still learning. Just kind of like going with things like as I go, what makes me feel comfortable. And like I said, it's only been 2 months. So, but finishing this in less than 3 hours is definitely a goal of mine. So we'll see how it goes. You might see sometimes where I'm counting. Counting her steps is very important in this game. Just because her steps are it's just so delayed. It's very different.
It's tough to explain to those of you who maybe haven't played classic Tomb Raider, but her step is just a little bit off in Tomb Raider 1, so it's very challenging. And
yes.
I think Risser will make it look easy, but it's not.
No, not at all.
Yeah, there is a bit of a delay compared to the later titles, which is a little difficult to get used to, but once you're in that mindset,
There we go.
it starts to become more natural, but there you go. Solid.
Yeah, we missed that jump there, but like I said, her step was off. So like if you're kind of like off a little bit, she's not gonna make it.
Quite tricky. Because one of the, I guess, best strats you'd use for that is to jump to the bridge, but it's just such a tricky jump to land that it's definitely more worth doing it the way you just did it there, just to kind of avoid missing it altogether.
Right. Yeah, it's and you'll see me draw guns a lot like this. It just gives you like a better pivot and like camera view, because the camera can get really terrible in this game. So if you do draw guns, the camera view does change.
A nice solid fade grab to avoid some head bumping. We don't want any concussions in this run.
I think I've given Laura enough. All right, so we're gonna grab this med pack, and you'll see why. There's gonna be some dinos later on, and they're not super friendly.
Yeah, let's hope RNG wise they're a bit friendly.
Yes, so this game is definitely heavy like RNG.
Wow, perfect.
Yeah, that was good.
Perfect.
That was really good.
Those are great and very good caves. Smart choice.
All right, so we gotta get them as we go.
I think that is the smarter choice, because some runners like to leave them alive and just go straight for this lever here, but that is just very risky.
Yes, it is. And I like to kill them just because, like, again, RNG, like, you don't know.
Yeah.
And for those of you who don't know what RNG is, it's like random, like, number, like, generator. So, like, the enemies don't do the same thing every time. So that plays, like, a huge, like, sometimes it's a good thing and sometimes it's a real bad thing. And you're going to see that a lot as we continue on in this run. But it makes it kind of fun, too, at the same time. So
you never know.
It keeps it spicy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a luck factor for sure.
Right, exactly.
Now, Risser, I know that you mentioned to us before that you are a big Tomb Raider challenge runner. I'm kind of curious what got you into doing challenge runs, and then into speedrunning from there.
So I watched a lot of rap and footy and treks and a lot of other speed runners, and I'm just like, okay, like I'm very interested in this. Like I didn't know there was more to Tomb Raider. Like that's literally all I've played. Like if you ever look at my channel, like my channel is all Tomb Raider. Listen, don't play anything else.
Wrong with that.
Yeah, we're a bit of a
like.
Oh my gosh,
I feel bad sometimes.
a little Tomb Raider cult we have. We take
it's kind of bad. I'm like, you guys are not going to catch me playing anything else. I'm sorry. Like it's just going to be Tomb Raider all day, every day.
So you saw maybe a few challenge runs on YouTube first and decided, hey, this looks pretty cool, and decided to give it a go.
Yes. And I was like,
okay,
oh,
right
this is like not bad. And I was like, let me try this. And so I actually started with this game.
Let's go. Right on.
I started a no loads, no meds, and I actually calculate my attempts that I do. So I finished this on 11 attempts on no loads, no meds.
That's awesome. I have to just applaud anyone who does a challenge run, because the thought is, I don't know if I would have the mental stamina to get something like that done. So it's very impressive.
It's a lot of fun.
It sounds daunting, but just like speedrun, if you put the time in, you can definitely do it. Anybody can, really.
Right.
Nice. Yeah.
I agree.
Maybe I'll have to try it. I don't know. What do y'all think? Would you do a challenge run?
Oh my gosh, Tippy, you should.
That would be awesome to see you try.
Yes, especially for Tomb Raider 2.
It just adds a whole new dimension to the game, really, that like you just grew up playing it normally, but now you just play it normally. Now it's just too easy somewhat, so you gotta add some kind of
There's a new normal.
Yeah, there's a new normal now.
Nice.
Very good. You nailed that part.
And I did used to struggle with that, like, a lot.
I believe it.
But, you know, it's just practice, you know, a lot of this stuff is just, it's all just practice and just kind of like repetition, doing it over and over again.
How do you find the time to put in the practice?
So I'm a mother. So
Congrats.
it's definitely hard sometimes, especially with kiddos and stuff. But to be honest, like I kind of just do it, you know, when they're around, and you know, if they're playing and stuff, I'll just sit here and, you know, just play the game.
Do they ever try to play the game too with you?
Oh, they watch. They're like, Mom's playing
okay.
Tomb Raider. Mom's playing Tomb Raider. I'm like, yep, that's right. That's right.
That's right, kiddos.
Future world runners right there.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, I told my little one about tonight, and
Make sure you
they're like, you're speed running? I was like, yes, I am.
Oh, that's so sweet.
make sure you save, Queen.
Yeah, we're gonna save here.
Yeah, because this is where the RNG really can kick in for the run.
My controller is not working. Hold on. Please don't bite me.
Oh, that was great RNG right there.
Yeah, that was.
Is it not letting
Hold
you
on.
save?
Right? No, it's not.
Is Lara sentient? She controlling herself?
Yeah, I'm not getting nothing right now. I'm just gonna
Oh my
have to do it
goodness.
manually.
Okay.
Sorry.
Let me.
Yeah.
Oh, the hotkey. I see what you mean.
Yeah, let me look
Yeah.
at you, Queen. You should be able to just hit it on your keyboard quickly. So if you need to save, it's F5, and then F.
Yeah, that's weird. That's really weird.
I love that you both are challenge runners and like, okay, you got to remember to save. Like, it's important in the run.
I had to remind myself this because I run the same challenges as her where you don't save. It's almost like taboo. So I'm like trying to teach myself to remind her to save now.
Yeah, it's funny. It's like a new muscle memory.
It's unlearned.
I'll just have to do it the slow way. It's all right. That's really weird.
Well, realistically, you'll only add another second or two, so.
Yeah. Odd. Very, very odd.
But luckily, you got great RNG on the way in, so that's a.
I did.
Now on the way back, there's another whole thing right there. They can build up like that, and things can go bad really quickly. But luckily, she skated through quite well.
Yeah, usually this area is always an issue.
I feel like it's a pretty intense moment of the game. So if you can get this out of the way at the beginning, that's probably for the best.
Right?
Perfect.
Nice.
Yeah, that one you have to count steps.
Yeah. Well done.
All right, we're going to save again.
Yeah, good idea, because this is another part here where it can go bad quickly.
We might have been blessed.
Might have been. Don't speak too soon, though. Oh, that's perfect. Wow. That might have been the best Lost Valley I've seen so far from you. Yeah.
Yeah, literally,
Let's go.
That's beautiful.
Lost Valley is just...
Great RNG, though.
Lost Valley, it can be pretty terrible. It can go real bad real quick. That's why I was like, we gotta save at a couple spots. All right, and then we're gonna save here.
Yep, good idea.
Because this could go south.
Don't want to fall in the water.
Oh, I guess the current will take you away if you fall, huh?
Yes.
Right, okay. I'm like kind of trying to remember everything that happens as well. It's been a while since I played.
Yeah. Well done.
Nice. And if you do like kind of like a late grab, it kind of like breaks her her stumble. So you'll kind of see me do that a lot because I'm trying to break her stumble. But it's like when her arms like go like the same as like her shoulder when she's jumping because her arms like lift up, and that's how if you press action you'll be able to break her her stumble that she does. That's like an interesting little little speed run tip. Yeah, I did that too early, so she stumbled, but it's okay. We still got out of there pretty quick.
It just realistically just cancels that animation. It doesn't save too much time, but it is something. When you get into deeper into speedrunning, every frame will begin to matter.
That's a very good valley. Probably one of my best valleys.
Yeah.
Nice. Are you timing this yourself?
I'm not, but I just kind of know, like, just from my practice and what I've been doing. So just kind of like from my personal best. Okay. Not very nice dinos today.
Well, maybe not in Qualipeg, but Lost Valley was pretty solid.
We might have to grab a small med here. It might cost us a little bit of time, but it's fine. Just because oh yeah, my buttons are not working at all. We gotta figure this out.
Really?
Yeah, Ritzer, if you need to take a quick break, we can go to like a tech break, and if you want to sort it out, it's up to you.
Yes, because I can't even sidestep. Should I just pause here?
Oh my goodness,
really?
Okay. Sure, yeah, let's just pause whenever you get a moment, and we'll try and get the controller fixed again.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, so stay tuned, everyone. We are just going to see if we can't sort these issues out. But while we're waiting, I just want to say that if you missed out on any of our past speedrun events, such as SGDQ 2023 or our recent Juneteenth celebration, be sure to check the VODs out on our... Everybody, we are back up and running. It was a small little fix, but I think Risser is ready.
Yes, okay, so here we go.
All right.
3,
let's
2,
go.
1, here we go. Okay, so we're gonna pull this, and I'm actually gonna grab this small med because we kind of need it now. Just because Dino's kind of attacked a little too much for my liking.
It better be on the safe side here.
Right, because we still have Larson, and then we still have another Dino that we're gonna try to get rid of.
This jump here is really interesting. If you can manage to nail it, it could save quite a bit of time.
It can. So I'm gonna save here. Nice.
Wow. Perfect. That is not an easy jump to hit, even though she just made it look like it is.
No, it's not. It's not easy at all.
It is.
I'm kind of glad. Okay.
Very good.
There we go. Oof. That is one of probably, that's a really hard jump to make.
Definitely.
I actually am having sort of flashback memories to this part of the game, and I remember being stuck here for hours. Like, you're making this look like such a breeze.
It's actually a little cute little puzzle, to be honest.
Just a cute little puzzle.
Yeah, but we just kind of skip the puzzle, you know? We just don't do the puzzle. We have to it. We have to it.
It'll still be there the next time we load up the game, so no big deal.
Uh-oh.
Alright, come on, Dino. Be my friend. Be my friend.
Barney's come to play.
Here. Oh.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, he's not being my friend right now.
You might have to take him out.
Yep. So usually I try to void him out, but unfortunately he was not going for it. So we got to get rid of him.
He's just a little stubborn.
So we just kind of have to hope for a good Larson at the end. We do have a boss battle, so should have enough health to take him out without trying to heal. I'd like to save my health packs, but if we got to use one, we'll use it.
I have to ask, since Larson is coming up, and I don't know how much of the conversation we see exactly, but do you have any like favorite quotes from the Tomb Raider games?
Oh my gosh, yes, I do.
How many do you want to list in the next 5 minutes?
That's the real question.
There's so many iconic quotes in these games.
There's one from Pierre. You'll see him a lot once we get into this next area.
Also known as Houdini.
Oh my god, I love that nickname for him.
He tends to just vanish out of thin air, and we don't question it. It just happens. Heal if you need to. Nice.
Boom.
Wow, very impressive. I was out
That
sweating.
was close.
That was it was pretty close.
Wow.
We got it.
He didn't have too many. He didn't have too many funny ideas on that one.
Oh wow, he went.
All right, so St. Francis Folly, this is where the run really starts to pick up, doesn't it?
Yes. So this is where some tricky stuff starts to happen. Maybe some heals, maybe some deaths, maybe. I don't know. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens.
We'll see what RNGesus has to say about it.
Exactly. I do like this level a lot, especially speed. My favorite speedrun level is this one. I do enjoy speedrunning this. It's kind of fun. There's a lot going on. So we kind of skip the trigger there. If you press on that little pad at the bottom there, it closes that door.
That's one of my...
And we're going to get out of here.
I'm sorry, I only play for sport.
Oh, yes.
I love that introduction of Lara. It's perfect.
great.
I love how cocky she can be.
It's great.
All right, we're having a really good Pierre right now. So Pierre shows up quite a few times in these levels. But you can kind of like skip some triggers of his. So I triggered him now so I don't have to deal with him later.
Smart.
If you do watch other speedruns, they do trigger him later. But I just feel more comfortable on triggering him now and not worrying about him.
Yeah, just kind of behind in the dust.
But this level is just so much fun to speedrun. I love it. It's so good.
A lot of people's favorite level in Tomb Raider.
Like anything can happen in this level too. A lot. You can easily die in this level by a handful of things just from dropping.
When's your next save you're going to want to do here?
I will do it after we pull all of these.
Fair enough. You should be pretty good.
Yeah, I feel comfortable. The spots.
Wow, nice. You just did a little trick that we like to call a fake grab in TR. So it's essentially you go to grab but instantly let go of it so that she doesn't actually grab the ledge, but it does push her forward enough to land on the platform underneath.
Yes. And you'll see that a lot as well. You'll see that a lot in like all the Tomb Raider games.
Yeah, that's
The fake grabs kind of saves you. It saves you a lot.
Very important mechanic.
All right, so
It's kind of a cool mechanic too because it's a fake out. It's like, am I gonna die? Oh nope, just a fake grab.
All right, so we're gonna save here. This room can be very tricky, especially getting out of here.
Or we're getting into zoo territory soon.
Nice, we got it here perfectly. This room is very difficult. Get rid of the bat. Bats can kind of eat you up a lot, so it could be very dangerous. Just gonna save, just to be safe. Just to be safe.
Nice.
All right, so now we're gonna work our way to the top. We actually opened up 4 doors in this area. So this is kind of like an easy pathing. And then we kind of just work our way all the way down. So we got 4 keys that we need to grab. So we just grab 1, and this is gonna be the second one we're gonna grab.
You're kind of working your way top to bottom here then.
Yes, yes. So we kind of like dealt with that first room, the sword room. I would say that one's the most dangerous in my opinion. But you know, all of these rooms can be very dangerous.
Oh right, because they all kind of have their own trials and challenges that are a bit off the wall.
Right.
Yes, yes. So like this is kind of like the water room. You know, we're gonna go into like an earth room and kind of like a lightning room.
Right, yeah. Oh, the lightning room, I do remember.
Oh yeah, Thor can be a problem sometimes.
Yes, he can.
A big hammer incoming, I suppose.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
Boulders incoming because now we're in Atlas.
Oh wow, this monkey is.
He left. He's
What? Whoa.
Okay.
Yeah, like where did he go? Oh my goodness. Okay.
That was weird. That has never he's never ran away. That was weird.
When the animals are actually scared, I'm shocked.
I was like, okay, like if I do this one a little differently, I just jump over the boulder. Some people kind of like hurry up and get to this section here, and then they you know, let the boulder go past, but I just jump over it. There is more like a dev intended way by going in the hole to the right. But I might do it a little dangerous. I don't know. That's just how what works for me.
We don't believe in dev intended here.
You have to ask yourself, Risser, are you a dangerous girl?
Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh wow, he got me.
You didn't go for the swan dive there. Interesting.
Usually that's a safe spot, and for some reason, it got me.
Wow.
Oddly. Sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't. So, but yeah, if you swan dive or try to like grab,
That's our.
you know, you'll be able to skip it. But you know, it's Tomb Raider.
Well,
All right, so we gotta make sure we pull this twice.
this would probably be the last bit of force damage anyway, since you already locked Pierre away, right?
Well, at the bottom, we have 2 lions that we're gonna fight, and then we got magnum clips that we're gonna grab, and I will show you guys how we're gonna do that too. It's still a little dangerous.
Oh, perfect. It wouldn't be a speed run.
All right,
Dangerous.
that's true. That's true. All right, so when I grab this last key, I am gonna save. We're gonna kind of do a little trick to try to hurry up and get to the bottom.
Oh, this one makes me nervous. Yeet.
It's one of my favorites. All right, swan dive.
Kind of makes you think it's game over, and then it's not.
Nice.
Wow, perfect. All the fake grabbage.
And then we just kind of get rid of these guys here.
These lines can hit very hard if they get you pinned up against the wall.
All right, and then we're out of here.
Very nice. Good folly.
Yeah, not a terrible folly.
No.
Yeah. You know, a couple of you mentioned in the chat that you remember the controls being really difficult in the classic Tomb Raider games. I was gonna say or ask you, Risser, like, how have you found the controls now that you do challenge runs and you do speed runs from maybe when you first picked up the game? Like, how was that?
So when I
for
first,
you now?
when I first picked up this game, I was like 3 years old. And I'm not even
Oh my
lying.
goodness.
I used to dress up as Lara, and yeah, it was
Aw.
just, yeah. I used to use pencils as my pistols for Lara. I was really
It's amazing.
I was really into it. Yeah, it's like, yeah, my cosplay. But
I was gonna ask you that if you had cosplayed as Lara.
I have,
But
a couple times. I missed it. It's okay, we can go
And
back.
how was that experience cosplaying as Lara? Does it make you feel like, I don't know, more empowered being in her clothes?
Kind of. Like, it just... I just love her. I've always wanted to be her for Halloween, and there was never a Lara cosplay, like, costume, like, for Halloween, and it always made me really sad.
Aw, I know, right?
I'm like, I want to be Lara. Like, that's what I want to be, like, every year for Halloween. So I always found something that was, like, super close to it. Whether that be, like, I don't know, like a SWAT woman or something like that, or something.
Yeah, she does.
But
Something badass for sure.
Right, exactly.
She does have quite a bit of iconic outfits to choose from.
Oh my gosh,
Yes.
right? Her closet's huge.
And that's what I love about it.
Do you have a favorite outfit? I'm just kind of curious.
Tomb Raider 3, if anybody's played Tomb Raider 3, her Nevada costume, or, you know, her outfit there is my favorite.
That's
That's a definitely
great
good one.
choice.
It's just so good. Right, so we might miss this.
one of the only places where she actually wears pants in the desert in Nevada. Go figure.
You know,
That's actually a hilarious point. Oh my
Because
god.
you think about
and
it,
she wears
Tibet. She's been through Tibet
yes.
in booty shorts. That's fine.
I mean, she's
forget it.
she's wearing a jacket. Okay, guys, she's wearing a jacket in Tibet.
Heavily in.
We have to. So she's staying warm. I'm like that too. Like, my arms will get cold, but my legs are fine. So maybe that's what it is.
The Lara.
I like to think that in Tibet, she probably just has limited supplies. So that's just kind of what she's wearing. And, you know, she happens to find the jacket or whatever, puts it on.
So I don't know if you guys noticed there, that gorilla was completely stagnant because she actually skipped the trigger. So it will just chill there for the rest of the level now.
So that's a kind of allowed in a glitchless run, I
Yes,
take
because
it.
it's
Yes.
just simply skipping an area because the devs didn't think that you would be able to make that jump, but you very much so can.
It is kind of funny that they would think you couldn't because it's not even like that far of a
That
jump.
scared me then. I thought you pulled
Yeah, if
up
you go-
much too early there. Wow.
Nope. If you go to the side right there, it won't. The boulder won't touch you.
Okay. See ya.
It's like a little safe spot. All right, so we're gonna save. It's been a minute since we saved, so I'm just gonna go ahead and save. Just, you know, Pierre could be here, and sometimes he does not like me.
But going back to where you mentioned the controls, I will say, like, for new players, I can see how daunting the controls can be. But I guess just for somebody who's been playing it since childhood, it's just become second nature to us, really.
Right, I agree.
Right.
That's why I never transferred over to keyboard, because I'm just so used to, you know, a controller. You know, I've known a lot of people, a lot of runners do use a controller, but I can't.
And
I'm at keyboard, but I just use controller.
Oh yeah. I think it's okay to have a personal preference in terms of like controller or keyboard with games like this because I mean, yeah, I grew up with the controller too,
Right.
so trying to use a keyboard would be weird.
Yeah. And I tried, and I was like, okay, this just doesn't feel right. So I'm just not gonna, we're not gonna continue this.
We don't go
Right.
there.
We're gonna see if we can kind of make it over here. We might eat this small med. Perfect.
The Coliseum.
Yes, the next level is the zoo level. The famous zoo level that everybody just loves and adores.
Oh, yes.
That's one way to put it, for sure.
Yes, a lot of RNG comes into play with this level, so we're gonna see how it goes. So we'll be making a ton of saves, just because anything can happen, and you never know. They might be nice to me. We might be having a good night. So we'll see.
Could be.
Dino is
I'm
nice
already
to me.
having a good night.
Right? Any night would too.
I am too. I'm sure this brings back a lot of childhood memories for a lot of people.
It's funny that you say that too, because I actually don't know if I played this game until like adulthood, because I started on Tomb Raider 2. So it's actually a lot of a, how do I word this? The game is a bit scarier than like I would have thought.
Really?
It's like playing a horror game once you start getting into the later
Right?
levels.
Yeah, Tomb Raider can very much so classify as horror in some of the sections of the games, for sure.
I mean, I have to ask the two of you now. Like, did you get scared playing this casually for the first time?
Well, with Tomb Raider 1 specifically, I mean, who wasn't scared of the T-Rex when they were younger, right? Like,
True.
once you get towards the Atlantis levels later on, you're fighting all these mutants. It can be a little scary to a little 8-year-old at the time.
I don't know if I would say I was scared, but I would definitely I would not play like the original like the original way. I was always playing like I kind of cheated. I always like did like the all weapon cheat and level skip. If I was like not feeling like playing that level, I was like, you know what? I'm not playing this level today.
Yeah.
Level skip.
Yeah. You played it your way.
That'll settle any nerves. Just a couple infinite Uzis.
Definitely.
Alright, so let's see if we can kind of get rid of some of these guys.
Yeah, you don't want them throwing you around later.
It's okay, they like me.
Today they do. They usually don't. Nice, though. This is
Alright, so we gotta make sure we save here.
definitely one of the longer levels. Right, it'd be interesting to see
Alright.
how this part goes here.
The burners. This is a tough section, so
It is a tough sequence to master, but she nailed it. Perfect.
let's go.
Well
Yes.
done.
It's definitely hard. Especially trying to do it fast.
Wow. Nailed the jump back as well. Ooh. Wow. That was close. Well done.
Wow.
Yes.
Very good. Yeah, very impressive
That
on
could have
that.
gone
That's very hard.
very good.
It chips away a little bit of your health, but definitely it is faster to go back that way. It is faster.
She just gets slight 3rd-degree burns on the way by, but she's fine. She's got aloe.
Yeah, she's alright. So we're gonna go ahead and get rid of these gorillas. They will try to chase me and attack me. Going into the next room.
Ooh. Nice.
Yeah, you got me a little bit, but we're good. We got some health that we can
Definitely to remember
We've been
to
doing really good.
save up here before the jumps because they can be tricky too.
Yes. A lot of these rooms are very tricky. A lot of saves here. A lot of saves. But I don't know. These runs are a lot of fun. They are a lot of fun. I'm kind of glad that we're here already.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're like breezing through it.
So this is really fun.
I think too, going back to being a challenge runner, it really prepares you for speed running because all the pressure is on when you're in a challenge run. There's no restarting really unless you're starting, from the very beginning, but
All right, we're gonna play it safe.
I actually think in that way, doing a challenge run must feel like somewhat freeing because you don't have to worry about stuff like saving or whatever. You go through the game, you move fast, and you get it
right,
done.
you can take as much time as you need.
He's kind of attacking me.
This guy's trying to be a pushover.
He is. Sometimes they can be a pain in the booty. But it's all right.
That's good. You didn't make Lara kebab, so you'll be fine now.
It'll be okay. We still got one more room to get through, and this is going to be the most difficult room that we would have to get through. So there's going to be like a little bit of a flip map we're going to be doing that some might not even know about. It's weird. Like if you land on this right here, this pillar, go back. And then you're going to see that this room is actually already changed. Oh.
It's okay.
I didn't die.
That hurt.
I forgot.
It's such a jarring crunch when you hear it, though. You're like, oh, whoa, what?
Shivers then.
I forgot that we did not save.
That's okay. You're not even that far back.
No, we'll get it. I forgot that monkey kind of tore me limb to limb.
Yeah, he did. Hopefully he'll be better this time around. There you go.
Oh, well, now he's just, not being as mean.
Good save.
Okay. Let's get back to where we were at now. I totally forgot about our health. I was like, oh, why did she die?
I didn't expect it either because they weren't even that high.
I wasn't either, so I was like, okay.
But yeah, so flip maps basically are like some rooms have two different forms. So like if you were pressing a lever for this room coming up, it would fill it with sand. So what she's doing here by jumping on this block is she's actually already changing the room. So it's going to already be filled with sand before she even goes in and presses the lever to do so.
Yeah.
As you can see. I don't know how that affects it, but it does somehow.
Yeah, I think it's just something like, when they created this, that was something that just happened.
It's just weird how that pillar affects this room.
Yep, and it makes it quicker because we don't have to pull a block, and
Yep.
If we can get pulling a block, then
save it
I'm all for it
as well.
Yep.
Nice.
All right, so this part's a little tricky. We're gonna be making kind of a little bit of a jump here.
Quite a big skip, actually. Very nice. Nailed it.
Oh, sometimes I just have to listen to the soundtrack because it's so amazing in this game.
Yes, the music.
This can't be beat. I think for me, this game has the best music of the whole series. I don't know about what you guys in chat think, but there's just something about this game. It's just so iconic.
I actually super agree with you there. Like, TR2 is my favorite, but the music in Tomb Raider 1 is unmatched. It's so good.
Yeah, 100%.
And the cool thing actually about the music too, if those of you watching are fans, is a couple years back they came out with the Tomb Raider Suite, which was a fully orchestrated version of all the first 3 Tomb Raider games. So if you haven't heard that, check it out. The Tomb Raider Suite. It's worth listening to. So many.
That's
such a
cool.
great album. Yeah, for sure.
Peter Connolly's the composer on that track, and he is just incredible. I mean, he's done the theme songs for Tomb Raider 4 and Angel of Darkness, and then he worked on that suite as well. And the man's got talent.
Right. So the Tomb Raider Suite was Nathan McCree, who did the first 3 games, I believe. And then I think, there was 2. So you're thinking of the second one, the Dark Angel Symphony, I think it was called.
Yeah, Nathan McCree. He did 1, 2, 3, and honestly, I like his tracks are just amazing.
But also, the Dark Angel Symphony has some pretty great ones as well. Like in contrast, I guess, like the Angel of Darkness soundtrack is epic in its very own way. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, for sure.
You got to remember to breathe, Mercer.
And to say, need to.
Yes, that area can be very dangerous.
The zoo is full open for business right now.
Yeah, so I'm kind of chipping out away the gorillas right now, because towards the end the gorillas can kind of like attack me, and you'll see why once we get there.
Nice. Do you end up grabbing that med pack on the way?
Yes. So we kind of roll to the back of the hand, because there's accidents where happen if you do kind of pull up on the hand, and Lara turns into this beautiful golden weapon, but it's very iconic.
The dripped in gold Lara, definitely iconic.
Yeah, yes.
Has to do it at least.
So actually during my no load no med run, when I did it for the first time, I actually went back after I completed the run and went back and showed everybody the golden hand. Just for funsies.
It has to be done.
We don't want to shoot them.
Definitely.
Alright, so let's try to chip out some of these guys.
Wow, look at all them.
Yes,
You
it's true. This is a zoo.
can begin to see where it's a problem really quickly.
You can kind of see where one of them was kind of like going in and out, like kind of like glitching a little bit.
They like
Because there's so many of them. So I wish I would have gotten a little bit more, but we'll see how this goes.
Well, now that you got
This is where...
you got all your gold bars, you're ready to go.
Yep, we're ready to get out of here. So we kind of just have to pray to the RNG gods and hope that they bless this level.
Yeah.
Please, RNG gods, bless us.
Let's get out of here. I wanted to get rid of them.
And it's going to spawn another line here because there wasn't enough already. All right,
so like in here, the gorillas can come in here with me. The lions cannot. So that's why I was trying to chip at them a little bit just to give me...
Ooh, good save, good save. Ooh.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, the line.
I don't even know where I was.
Big damage.
Yeah, it's dangerous. This level is very dangerous.
I'd say it's probably top 3 for sure hardest levels in this run. So,
and it's a major run killer. This level is. So usually when something happens
like I can see why.
Like usually the run just kind of like some people, some runners are like, I'm restarting. But we're gonna keep on going just for time's sake.
well, luckily
But it's also kind of cool to see like the RNG, like the good sides of it, and you'll be able also to see like the bad sides. And unfortunately, that was a bad side.
didn't help that it pushed you into that block. Otherwise, you would have been fine.
Right. I mean, it happens. It does happen in this level. So. But once you're kind of like out of this level, it's not terrible. Like the rest of this run is not too terrible, I should say.
Well, this whole section is a bit challenging too because you have to go through like all the rooms and every time you got to go back up there and reorganize the switches and stuff. So
yes. Like
you're doing awesome.
Yeah.
Can we save here? Just in case.
I'm gonna save now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Perfect.
We'll do that and then kind of see what kind of happens now. Let's see if we get some good RNG now.
Oh, that's good. That's a good.
Yeah.
And the line was sleeping.
Yeah, he was just kind of like just yelling at me. Like, that's fine. You can keep yelling at me. All right, so we got a gorilla in here now.
Nice. Good save on the heel. Oh, my.
Yeah, so the
man,
gorillas
it's like
can go in here. And then you kind of
every time.
Very good. Now, let's get the heck.
And then you just get out of there.
Don't grab.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
It's like more and more animals. We got a situation in here.
Yeah, so you just leave. Just get out of there. As whatever you can, just leave. So we got out of there. Very tough level. Very tough level.
you just scared me there because you grabbed at the end of that. Usually, it will crash the game if you do that.
Oh yeah, that's if you hold. That's if you hold it. So I just like quickly like
Okay.
press the grab
Was worried
to get out of
because I
there.
have lost.
Yeah.
With that.
Same. I actually did my first speed run with that, and
Yo.
I was holding it, and I'm like, "What am I doing?"
Yeah. For those of you that don't know, for whatever reason, if you grab at the end of the level and hold it, the game will crash on PC.
Oh my gosh, I didn't know that actually.
It
That's
is scary, and we learned it the hard way.
We did.
Is it just in that one section, or can it happen in a couple of different places?
I believe at the end of every level, if you're grabbing at the end, and yeah, I believe it will.
Oh.
Yes, it can happen anytime.
Specifically there, it's happened to me quite a bit because your first instinct
Yeah.
to kind of grab when you're jumping, and a lot of times you're gonna want to jump down there.
Okay.
We did have a question come in from chat. If you know what the RNG for the last level is based upon. I'm not exactly sure what that question means, but maybe you do, Risser.
So, what? Can you say the question again? You said, what is it based upon?
Yeah, I assume in the animals and their positioning, but
Yeah. Sometimes it's like random number generator. So sometimes you don't know. Like it just happens. So sometimes this game is literally based off of luck. So, sometimes you can have good things and sometimes you can have bad things.
yeah, it can be really frustrating for any speedrunner to go through a section which is full of like RNG, and maybe you're on like a lit pace, like the run is going excellent, and you are suffering from a bad RNG that's completely out of your control. So maybe that answers the question a bit
Nice
too.
jump.
Yeah, like I wish I could like help more with that, because sometimes I wish that I had the answer.
Well,
It's like, why are you doing this game?
Yeah. So with that, that was just bad RNG, and sometimes it would go good and sometimes it'll go bad.
Well, in regards to the last level in particular, I believe the real threats to RNG is mostly Natla herself, isn't it? At the very end, where you can kind of trick her into getting stuck a bit, but sometimes she just kind of does what she wants, and that's where the RNG will come into play on that level. even with the torso guy in the beginning of the level, he can also have RNG if you're not careful. Because sometimes you can manipulate the RNG and make it a little bit less likely, but there is some parts of the game where you really don't have much control of it.
I think probably your best option in those situations are to like follow a pattern and try to like get the boss to kind of do a little kiting around or run around.
Yes, and that was something that like learning from pistols only, from running this pistols only, you really had to learn. You really had to learn how to manipulate the RNG the best you can. And sometimes it's not great every time. There's some parts with the boss. His name's Pierre, or, Houdini. And, sometimes with him, like, it doesn't work out. There's like this weird area where he's like in a corner and you have to shoot him. And sometimes he can get you really bad. And, sometimes he won't touch you at all. So it just like, you just kind of have to play with it a little bit and kind of just like, pray to the RNG gods that everything's going to go all right.
And I also noticed here, Queen, you did kind of what you did on St. Francis Fall. You left Pierre stuck in that first room you encountered him in, because normally he would spawn in that room you were just in as well if you were to fight him.
Yeah, so we can kind of manipulate that so we don't have to face Pierre so many times in these levels. He can show up like multiple times, but we try to manipulate it so where you're not facing him a lot, because he has the magnums, which it does take a lot of damage off of your health. So I try to trap him basically in one room so he doesn't spawn. Oh, wow. What the hell?
Uh-oh.
That was weird. Wow. That was not good.
I was actually going to remind you to save as well, but I just lost.
Yeah, that was not good. That was weird. That was really weird. That never...
You slept on a keyboard.
That was really weird. She's never done that.
There is always a moment, my friends, in a GDQ run where that's never happened before. So, you know what? Planned, honestly.
Wow, that was crazy. I've never seen her do that. Well, you know what? You live and you learn. So now I know that we don't do that.
Yeah, we got some support coming in from the chat. 3DS Princess says, "You got this, Queen."
Aw, thanks. Yeah, that was weird. That was really weird. Some things like that happen. That's why it's always good to save. And like I've said before, we are not used to that. We're challenge runners. So saving is definitely different.
And it can be tricky when to gauge when to save too, because some areas in theory shouldn't be a problem, but anything can happen really sometimes that you don't expect, like just then.
Right, like just what happened now. Like I've never died there. That was weird. So now when I go back, guess what? I'm saving.
It's going to be embedded into your mind now when those little things happen. You might psych yourself out.
Yeah. I'm just gonna be like, no, we're saving now.
Well, since we are approaching the top of the hour, I do want to say that I want to give a huge shout out to all of the supporters for Hotfix. Your subs, Prime Gaming subs, gift subs, and bits cheered here on the GDQ Twitch channel do help support the Games Done Quick Hotfix, including with this show, Time Capsule. So please consider subscribing if you do enjoy our daily Hotfix shows. And thank you all so much for being here, Risser and Rap as well. I appreciate you all being here for the show. This is fun.
Oh, thanks. Thanks for having us. This is fun. I'm actually really excited to see how well we do today. Despite the mistakes, I'm excited to see the improvement.
Well, and you said yourself you've been putting in a ton of work just this past week too. You got your time down by like 30 minutes?
Yeah. I'm hoping I'm hoping that we won't have to go that long. But we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, well, we'll see. We got the time, so we'll see. But I'm proud of you for working on this. I know maybe caught you off guard a little bit when we started talking about the show, but I think that you figured it out perfectly, and you're doing great.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I just want to show others that like they can, they can do it too. Despite being newer at it, obviously there's way better other speedrunners than me at this. But I do want to show others that like, you can do it too. Like if you want to try it out and speedrun, like go for it.
Yeah, I saw a couple of you in chat mentioned, oh, I gotta replay this. I haven't played this in so long. Give it a try and try out some speedrun tricks. Maybe learn the route yourself.
Right. There's a ton of tutorials like on YouTube, and that's how I learned was from YouTube. Just practicing some of the strats. Like I said earlier, great speedrunner, Trexaterra, like he has an amazing tutorial that shows and he goes in like deep detail on how to get through a lot of these levels and enemies, and that's literally anything that you see on here, that's where I got it from. So and it was really
shout
cool.
Shout outs to T-Rex as well, here to show support.
Yeah, try.
Oh, is he here? Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Don't blush, it's okay.
No, he's literally he's the master at this. So a huge thank you to him, because without that tutorial, I would not be able to like probably learn half of this stuff. So, but I'm excited to continue to run this and keep practicing and make my own personal goals on maybe sub 2 hours soon or something. Who knows?
Oh, absolutely. I believe you can do this.
For sure. And Queen puts the work in. She's got her own Tomb Raider notebook, for crying out loud, don't you, Queen?
Yeah, I do.
Ooh,
I do.
A field notebook.
I do. I do have a Tomb Raider notebook that has all my no load, no med strats. Just kind of pathing and places and how I handle certain enemies and things like that.
Ooh,
so it's really, really cool.
There you go. You're out.
Perfect.
Turn.
Perfect. So a couple mistakes there, not too bad, but
well,
definitely not bad at all.
Really,
so
we've only had about 2 or so like deaths, so that's pretty good considering what kind of run this is.
Right. Like it's not bad. I mean, regardless of how this goes today, I'm very proud of myself and how far I've become. Especially with this run, it's not an easy run to do.
For sure, I would agree. You also set yourself up really nicely to make a couple mistakes because you had such a strong Peru in the beginning.
Yeah, Peru went really well. So I killed this crocodile because he can actually do phantom damage. And it's like when I'm traveling like in the waters, he'll kind of like attack me. Like it's really weird. Like your health will just start going down. So we have to get rid of him.
Yeah, you can be in a completely different room and your health will just drain. It's a very scary glitch.
All right, so we got kind of a tough little
an interesting little skip here.
Yes, it's very tricky, very, very tricky. Kind of have to line her up. Perfect.
Nice. Wow.
Yeah, very nice. Yeah.
It's hard. It's very, very hard. I've had to practice that one quite a few times. There's actually another jump that we're gonna have to do as well, coming up. So this one we're gonna have to do kind of like a little bit of inventory buffering, and we can kind of explain that as it happens.
That's gonna be fun.
So, okay, I'm gonna need you to stop, please.
We got a giant sewer rat on the loose.
Yeah.
Just Tomb Raider
Just
things.
typical Tomb Raider.
Okay. I'm kind of going to save twice up here. just for precaution, there's going to be a little bit of a trick jump that we're going to do. Okay. I'm going to save.
Don't try that in real life.
Yeah. Whoa, what are you doing here? This is interesting.
Yeah, this is very tricky.
Have I seen you do this one?
Nope, we're off. Okay, we're going to try it again. I know we can do this one.
So you're just trying to get a very specific position?
Yes. 1, 2.
And this is what I find so fun about these runs is learning these jumps.
That's why we saved.
Because
This one's really hard. This one's very hard.
All it takes 1 pixel to be off, and that could happen. So
There we go.
Nice.
That one's very tricky. It might, it took me a couple tries, but
yeah, that I didn't even.
It's tricky. Yeah, it's tricky. It's tricky. Very tricky.
Well, it's like even though you're going through the game glitchless, you're not doing everything the dev intended way. So if it looks funny, chat, it's because it is funny.
Right.
Like it's a little bit different.
Yes. Even though it's glitchless, you still don't go through everything kind of correctly, but you kind of just go through it faster. Just not glitching, basically.
The shortcuts.
Yes.
That's what we're doing. Yeah.
All right, so the gorillas up here can kind of be a little bit tricky as well. They might attack me, and we're good.
Nice.
Yeah, they can be tricky as well. So
Another med pack. That's always good.
yes, I try to grab as much as I can. Because, like always, we don't know what's going to happen. And we're going to be in Egypt in a minute, which is kind of cool.
I love Egypt. It's so fun.
I don't think many speedrunners do because that level can be tricky.
Yes, it can.
I just can't help but admire the atmosphere. It's such a cool
Something
zone.
about the desert theme in Tomb Raider that just goes so well together.
There's a lot of block pushing. It's like a chill moment.
Yeah, that's cool.
This is a chill
Well,
moment.
Racer, I was kind of curious. So we all know that Lara fancies, her artifacts and things. We couldn't help but notice you had some Tomb Raider memorabilia around you, but do you have any prized possessions yourself?
I don't. I've always wanted more things. Behind me I do have the Tomb Raider reboot book. It's basically a strategy guide. I got it when it first the reboot came out because I was so excited. Because it was such a long time since we got something Tomb Raider, so I was really, really excited when we got something. So I have that behind me, and then I also have Angelina Jolie. If anybody's seen the first Tomb Raider movie, by Angelina Jolie, I think it's the best one, by the way, and. And I have a little action figure doll that I got when I was a child when it first came out. She did have pistols, but I don't know what happened to them. So,
oh my gosh,
so that makes me a little
so
sad.
Sweet. That's still so sweet that you have something like that from way back in the day. What about you, Rap? Do you have anything either?
Yeah, actually, I do. I actually managed to get all my original childhood copies signed by the original voice actresses.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, that's so cool.
So Shelley Blonde, Judith Gibbons, I think did 2 and 3, I believe. That's awesome.
And then Janelle Elliott as well, who did TR4, 5, and 6.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't realize she did 4 and 5 as well. That's awesome.
Yeah, this past year I actually got to meet her in person, and that was just incredible. Just meeting Lara in front of me was just like surreal. So the game is just, it means so much to a lot of us, and it's amazing where it's gotten us all to this point here.
That's so cool that you were able to speak with her, though. I'm sure she was just as lovely in person.
Oh, for sure. She was incredible, honestly. And she sounds exactly like her still to this day. Like,
oh, that'd be so cool to experience that. All right, so we're almost gonna go to, I know earlier you were talking about what is like my favorite quote from Tomb Raider. And actually we're about to encounter one of my favorites from one of the villains.
Oh, perfect.
Me and my chat kind of like always joke around about it all the time. Because I try to make an impression of it and I do absolutely terrible at it. Like, I'm bad at it. But I tried to make a really good Pierre impression.
She mastered it.
So
we're expecting it now.
I don't know.
You can't leave us hanging. You gotta.
Okay, hold on. Here we go. He's a little late for the prize giving. Nope. Still, it's just taking part which counts.
Lovely.
That part there is actually really funny because the devs want you to stand out of here and fight the 2 centaurs that spawn outside of this room. But you literally can just run in the room and skip like she did there. So I always thought that was funny.
Good.
Like, why didn't I ever think of this as a kid?
That made me nervous at first. There's kind of like a little bug that happens when you kill Pierre on the steps like that. So I was kind of nervous that I killed him there and you can't grab the items.
Oh, jeez.
It's like a rarity that happens. And of course, it didn't happen, but I was very scared that it did happen. That's why I was kind of like stopping like shooting when he was like by the steps.
So has it happened to you before where like he'll glitch out and you just can't pick it up and can't leave?
It has not happened to me before, but I've like seen it happen like in people's runs. So I was like, please.
But at least you know, so you're prepared for that.
Yes, it's kind of like you just like save and reload, and then like the item will like appear on the step above. But it's like between the steps, then like it'll just kind of like bug out where you just can't grab it. And fortunately, we need to grab it because that has the key that we need.
And don't forget to save sometime coming up. So it has been a little bit, I think.
Yeah, it has. I think the last time we saved was at that tricky jump. So yes, we need to save. So we're gonna save right here. You never know.
Just to be on the safe side.
Okay, Lara, please. You need to grab. Thank you.
Nice.
Like sometimes she wants to grab and sometimes she doesn't. She has her own mind.
She's sentient.
I mean, I still love her either way.
Nope.
Please don't touch me. Okay, we're good.
Oh, good. He didn't immediately attack at full force.
Yeah.
He does do that.
That's what I was afraid of.
Quite a bit.
I was like, please don't. Leave me alone.
Nice.
All right, so now we're kind of like getting into like kind of like the hard stuff. We got mummies now. We're Atlanteans. I always call them mummies, but I think they're like Atlanteans. Okay, weird.
I always thought these in Egypt were mummies, and then the later ones were the Atlanteans, but I could be totally wrong with that.
I think you're right, but I just call them all mummies. I'm like, yeah, those are mummies. Those are flying mummies. You'll see flying mummies. You'll see, yeah, they're all mummies to me.
It's a circus of mummies in this game.
Yeah. Probably not like your typical mummy.
Going back to the horror aspect, I think that those enemies there are really what gives that horror feel to this game, really. Just the noises that they can make while they're just roaming around a room.
Nice.
Nice.
So sometimes when I'm jumping, I try to like land on stuff to try to do like a roll, and it kind of like cancels her stumble. You just kind of have to like have really good placement, and that was really good placement for that to happen. So that's kind of like something. It's like more practice.
Like little things that you start picking up on the more that you do the run.
Yes. So
Don't forget
nice.
to save soon.
Yes, we need to save.
I will be the save load police if I need to.
Yes. Be the police. Be the police.
We appreciate the work that you're doing here.
Hard work, but it's got to be.
All right, we'll pull this block, and after that, we'll save. Just in case if we drop or something happens, then we can just easily reload.
Right.
So we'll push the block first. So I'm kind of glad we're in Egypt, though. I feel like we're not doing like absolutely too bad overall.
Oh, not at all. You're doing great.
Now, Risser, do you have any favorite levels aesthetically versus like speedrun? Like what kind of levels are your favorite?
Like speedrunning levels, or just in general?
Like both. So speedrunning and casually.
I really like Folly. I really like speedrunning that. Just because there's like a lot going on in Folly. But I don't know. In Tomb Raider 2, my favorite levels in Tomb Raider 2 are Tibet. It's like when she's like in that jacket. So
yeah,
definitely. I don't know. I think that's just really good levels. There's like a monastery, and I really love that level. Like it's so good.
Well,
it's just so good. It has monks in there. So if anybody remembers Tomb Raider and there's monks, like that's my level. Like that's my favorite level. Okay, we got really bad camera
Risser,
angle.
if you
okay.
Ooh.
That was really bad camera angle. We just went for it.
If you do decide to speedrun Tomb Raider 2, you will be spending quite a lot of time in the monastery. So
yes.
Yep.
That will be exciting too.
I would love to learn Tomb Raider 2. Like that flare cancel is it's just so bomb. It's just when she does that cancel, it's just she's just so great.
It's a little things, you like the style of it, and I appreciate that.
Yeah, it's just like when she does, and I'm like, okay, you were so cool.
So you just did a very casual skip flip map there that was actually very tricky to land.
Yeah, unfortunately I died in the spikes, which was really terrible camera angle. Even when I did my pistols, it kind of like still didn't, the camera didn't change, which was very odd. So very bad camera angle, but that's why I saved, just because I wanted to make sure that we got that flip map. So it kind of like changed the area here. So we don't have to switch the sand or anything. So the sand was kind of like already there for me. So I can just kind of go ahead and like end this level.
Very, very handy skip. Honestly, it saves a lot of time, that one.
And after that, I did a bridge jump, and I kind of did like the 2 walk step. And then
What?
then I went ahead and kind of like did like a late like grab on that. That's because if you do that regularly, like just doing a running and jump, you will not grab it. Like Laura will not. For some reason, she just doesn't grab it. So you kind of have to do like some type of like an extended jump to it. That way she grabs it. There's actually different tricks to it that people do, but that's just what I found easier for me, for her to grab it. So it's just like some interesting things, interesting stuff.
You put it in the field notebook, I imagine.
It is in my notebook. I do have like saves in my notebook of how many saves I would like to do in each level. Things like that, that I'm still working on and still learning. So, but it's been an incredible journey, especially the support and everybody, being here, watching the journey. So, there's not a lot of female speedrunners and not a lot that would want to try it out. So I hope this is like, an inspiration for other females to, just to try it out.
For sure. And kind of like as a segue, I do want to mention that we do have GDQ has an all-female speedrunning community coming together this summer it's the Frame Fatales community. Yeah, and they come together August 13th through the 20th for Flame Fatales, and they're going to be doing a marathon benefiting the Malala Fund, which is an excellent charity. So, make sure y'all tune into that. Yeah, if you remember. So, we're trying to get the ladies more involved, which is cool.
Yes, I love it. I'm so for it.
Awesome.
That's so cool. Yes, I'm all for that. 110%.
And also, I do want to mention to chat that the schedule for Flame Fatales is out. So if you are curious about the games that will be on the schedule, you can just go to gamesdonequick.com/schedule. And if you are interested in submitting any prizes for the event, we are still accepting those until August 6th. So you can use the command !FF here in the Twitch chat for more information.
I don't know what's with these enemies today, but they just keep running away from me.
They're scared. They know you're on a rampage right now.
Oh.
I would move out of the way too.
He like ran away and I'm like, very unusual for him.
I love
All
that.
right, so we're gonna save here.
That fate grab that skips the whole room. It's great.
There's a lot of good skips here.
Yeah, this level
we're about to,
doesn't it?
There's a lot of good ones. We're gonna be trying one here in a second. It's kind of like a hit or miss, but I do like trying it. That's just what the fun of speedrunning is too. Like just trying all of this, all of these skips and,
Is this the one here?
Yeah.
Make sure you save.
So we're going to try it. Yeah, so we're going to save here because it's like an instant death. Oh. Like that. We'll try it one more time. Probably just don't have her angled right. Nope. Okay. We're going to skip it. We're going to skip. This one's a really... it's a really tough one.
Yeah, that one.
But
really tough. You didn't even have much of a set.
Yeah, I usually just drop and then take a run and jump, but she's just kind of not angled right for me, so we're just gonna go ahead and just kind of cross on over here. Yeah, shimmy.
How does that one work? You have to do like an extended grab or something?
So you would have to do a late grab onto this.
A late grab.
And it's very, very hard. Very hard. It's kind of like 50% I make it. Sometimes I don't. There's different ways to kind of like get more of a precise setup on it. But it's hard. It's very hard. And like even regular speedrunners, like, I've seen them miss it, and they've been doing that like for a long time. And
oh yeah, no one's perfect.
Right, so it's hard. It's definitely a hard jump, so. We're gonna grab this. And then where I was standing at by this door here, there's like a little safe spot. So the mummy didn't attack me. So he can't grab me from there. So it's kind of like a little safe spot to kind of like...
Nice. The less mummies, the better.
Right? Oh, wow.
Ooh.
That was weird. There you go.
Nice.
She just wasn't in a really good position.
Look at you getting secrets.
I know, we can get a couple secrets.
It's such a satisfying sound.
Luckily, they are quite rewarding.
They are.
Nice. That's pretty much this level done, isn't it?
Yep, so we're done with this level. And we're out of here. We have one more mummy that we'll have to face, but...
And then we're off into your favorite level.
Oh, yeah. RNG. RNG
I was gonna
level.
say...
But we're almost to the fun levels, which is basically end game. Like we're more than 50% through this game already, so which is really cool.
Awesome, yeah.
Uh-oh, don't be RNG bad right now. Don't you do this, RNG.
All right, there we go. Go away, go away.
How these enemies are programmed, really, just to get in the way. And they do a good job of doing it.
Yeah, he can be kind of a pain in the booty. But it's okay.
Now we're good to go. Just put the jewelry in the case and we're good.
The jewelry in the case.
Yeah.
All right. And then we'll be on to a very exciting level. We basically have like 4 levels to go.
Just 4. That's not too many left.
No, not at all. Couple hiccups, but I mean, we're here.
All around, though, solid. This level is where it can be tricky. This one coming up here. Remember to save. There you go.
Alright, so hopefully I should have enough. Yeah. Perfect. And then we'll have to get some more too. You kind of like do this backward motion and like they kind of like don't like attack you.
In theory, for some reason, they love attacking me when I do that. Love it.
Again, RNG.
Yeah.
But most of the time when you kind of like do like that creeper, I don't know if it's called like a creeper walk. I think it's a creeper walk because they're creepy. But it's helpful. It like gets them to like not like full blown like try to attack you.
This is where the level can get dangerous because you have to climb up pretty high to pull these switches that they have laid out for you that open doors that are across the entire map.
Yes.
Raider lock.
That's the thing about Tomb Raider. There's like always a door to open, so you either have to go find the switch or find the key.
Yep. Oh, we got a flying mummy coming in.
But I kind of try to like get rid of them.
I'd say you succeeded very well.
Yeah, not a bad idea because they love to push you off the top.
All right, cool.
So that's one switch down.
We're kind of doing pretty good on health packs as well too, so we have plenty. Oh, Laura?
What did she bonk into there?
Sometimes I don't know. All right, so now we're starting to get kind of like into like the later stuff. We got to make sure that we're definitely saving a lot. We could be pushed off. Grab him. And there should be one more ugly bat thingy.
Why are they exploding? That is a very good question.
That's what I was going to ask.
Someone said that.
What are your theories? Yeah, what are the theories?
Oh, man.
Oh, man.
I mean, is it wild to say that I haven't really questioned it?
Sometimes you don't, and that's
Sometimes
okay.
it's just kind of what happens.
They do explode. I think it's more because like they're not mummies anymore. They're like Atlantean. But you know what?
That's a good theory.
I mean, technically, we're still. So, I mean, I don't know. They just kind of start exploding, don't they?
They do. They do.
Just like
Natla made them guzzle the gasoline before arriving.
She probably did. That was like her ammo.
I like to think they're just extra angry in these levels.
Oh, wow. We're going to reload that.
Good thing you saved right there. Smart.
Sometimes she makes it.
That's a
See, same thing. And sometimes she doesn't. Laura can be special. And anybody who's played Tomb Raider, they know.
Yeah, we were mentioning earlier that the controls for Tomb Raider 1 are especially difficult because of the way that Lara jumps. Like, she doesn't always want to jump right at the end of a ledge. Sometimes she'll fall right off. So just Tomb Raider 1 things.
Right.
Yeah. That's why I think sometimes this game is kind of like difficult to run.
For sure.
It's definitely
absolutely.
It's definitely a challenge for me, I would say. All right, so we should still have one more Atlantean to deal with. Oh, and he's right here.
Oh, good. You came right to you. Deal with them quick and be on your way. And explode all over you. Great.
Yes, yeah.
I guess the fireworks are still going.
All right, so we'll have a tricky jump up here. I'm just gonna get her kind of like set up. Nope. There we go.
Oh, that's an interesting one.
Yeah, it kind of like, it's like more precise on the jump. Very,
That's a good way to describe it.
It's just more precise on it. So I felt like that when I do make that jump, I'm able to help out with the stumble a little bit more better than, you know, than just kind of like going for it. Because I used to just go for it, and that's how I did it for my no loads, no meds.
Oh gosh, that must have been frustrating from time to time, learning that.
It wasn't bad.
She says with hesitation.
Get out of here, Laura.
Nice, we got the first Ankh. Or was that your second one?
That was the second.
Oh, that was. Yeah, you're just flying through this.
So,
Forget the orbs, chat. It's all about onks now.
excuse me. Okay, he might shoot me. Just stare at me. Okay, that's fine.
There you go. Give us the
Okay, good.
poses.
Okay, I like that a lot better.
Nice. That's
Ooh, okay.
the area parts are done now.
Almost, almost. We still got that one room.
Oh yes, the one room.
There's actually a little trick to that room that I learned, and so I'm hoping that, again, RNG blesses us.
A common theme in this run.
Yes, always.
Oh, that
Okay, nice.
you perfectly.
The little bonks kind of helped. She'll be okay. Just a small concussions, you know.
Happy little bonks. No big deal.
So what do you think, Tippy? Are you gonna learn this? Gonna learn some TR1? It's true that. Oh. I've never tried the glitched. I have seen people do glitch, and it kind of does look a little fun. But glitchless just has my heart. And I think it's just from doing the challenge runs and doing like no loads, no meds. And that's why I got started into the glitchless. And maybe one day I will learn glitched. Glitchless is just so fun. It's just doing it fast and learning these jumps, and you know, it's fun. It's a lot of fun. A lot of learning too. A lot of learning.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
I realized that my mic was maybe cut off on the stream, but I was telling Risser that I am interested maybe in learning this run, but actually to kind of go into what you were saying, I think learning a glitchless run in general is a good place to start with speedrunning, because I started Tomb Raider 2 glitchless, and that is a challenge as well. But it was a whole lot of fun getting to, I guess, learn the movement of Lara and how you can master this sort of tank controls, because it is intimidating, but it is quite a lot of fun.
It is. And I think that's why I'm just so interested in this and learning more, is because I love it. Like, it's hard. It's a challenge, and I love challenges.
Wow.
You know what, Risser? If you decide to pick up Tomb Raider 2 in any form, I will pick up this game.
Ooh,
Okay, we're good.
I'll use both.
We're good. Whew. So if you do that, like that backwards run thing I did, it like gets them to like not attack you right away.
That was excellent RNG as well.
Yeah, the meatball section is terrifying, so well done.
There's Egypt for you.
And Egypt is done. So now we're in the final 3 levels of Atlantis. I love these last 3 levels. They're just tons of fun.
Definitely my.
There's just so much going on. I just feel like there's a lot going on.
And you lost all your weapons.
This.
Yeah, no.
Oh,
weapons.
do you in this
Yep.
level? Oh, okay.
Mine,
Gotcha.
you start with nothing.
Not Tomb Raider without losing your weapons.
Oh my gosh, right? And this level in particular is so maddening. I think Stella came in clutch with the guide for this one because it's a maze. It's a true maze.
Yeah, for sure. I remember getting lost for quite some time in this level.
I could never find the last fuse. That was always my struggle. And I think I would always forget about this part here, about coming here. Because this part plays like a huge part in the level like later on. But this level can actually be really, really long, but we're going to shorten it.
Yeah, it's crazy seeing now how it's done because you actually don't have to get any of the fuses.
Nope, or her pistols. We were not even going to get her pistols back in this level at all.
Even going for the weapons.
And there's like a lot of boss fights, and we're going to be passing all of them as well too. So this level is it's kind of cool.
Basically run for your life.
Yeah.
Nice.
Good cancels there. So there's a tricky jump that we're gonna get to.
Are you already?
Again, could take me a couple tries. Yeah,
Wow.
we're already gonna be here.
But where?
This level can be really short, like madly short, with this skip. So it's definitely a difficult jump to land. But we're gonna go for it. Might take us a couple tries again.
Definitely get.
We're gonna save here.
This skip here really.
Personal.
I mean, if you look, we're already going to be approaching the end if she nails this here.
All right.
Ooh, that was close.
It was very close. I don't know why she didn't grab that time. But
This is a very tough jump.
Very
so.
tough.
Yes. There we go. Perfect.
There we go. Nice. Yeah.
Really good.
Risser, I believe, has to do a little bit of a late grab on that one. So
Yes.
it can be tricky.
Very late. Like literally like last minute. But once you got it,
The angles.
That's why I said it could take me a couple tries, but that's like, I feel like I angle it better when I climb on that block. Like usually you don't have to climb on that block like I did, but I do that because it just helps me angle it better. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, I think as you go through and you learn the speed run, you'll find those little things that are Risser-isms, that you do to make it work. And that's cool.
Yeah, and like everybody like has their own tips and tricks and ways that they feel is better. But that's just what works for me until I start getting more comfortable with that jump and kind of just, YOLOing it. So I'm just not ready for that
sometimes.
yet.
We'll get there to the YOLO soon enough.
Yes, we will. And I'm excited to see, the growth and, how things go. As I continue to learn this run. There's still a lot to learn. There's still a lot that I can improve on. But it's a lot of fun. Learning this is a lot of fun.
Well, that's.
Now, I know... Oh, sorry, go ahead,
I was just saying that's what makes these runs so exciting is there's always room for improvement, really. New tricks to learn, new strats.
Oh, yeah. And then you can start implementing like harder things as you get more comfortable with the game and stuff like that.
And like some speedrunners, like now, that are so familiar with this game are always finding new strats and new things, to improve and to make it better. So, and that's why I also find cool. Like, there's always like new tips and tricks that you can do and that you can use. So, and
that always blows me away when they find something new in a game that's, over 20 years old. It's just like, wow.
And I was just about to say that. I was like, you could still find new stuff with this game. And, this game is how old? And, there's still so much you can learn. And it's kind of cool.
Definitely.
It's really, really cool. So I'm sure for many of you, this probably brings back like a lot of memories. So this game is just so iconic. Very iconic.
Well, I know that you mentioned you were streaming mostly Tomb Raider games. Is the speedrun something you think you'll pick back up for a stream like in the coming days, weeks?
I'm actually going to do a real run of this tomorrow on my stream.
Awesome.
Just because, I've been practicing and, some couldn't make it tonight. And I really wanted to show my viewers the progress that I've made, the things that I've learned since the last time I did speedrun this. So I think they'd be really excited to see the things that, I've learned and, that I'm going to continue to learn as I continue to run this. I don't think I'm going to put this game down. I think I'm going to be stuck on this for a little bit. I still have other challenge runs I need to complete right now, but it's just...
Oh, you have a list.
I do. Right now I'm on Tomb Raider 3 pistols only. So that's kind of...
Okay.
This skip right here is really interesting.
I should have went.
You can skip right to the end of the level by tricking this door into opening when it shouldn't, so that you can run right through it like that, which under normal circumstances you are not supposed to do that.
So we don't have to face that boss that you see right there, that bald guy right there.
Yeah. He's stuck.
Yep.
Triggers.
So real quick, Risser, what time zone are you in? What time can people expect you tomorrow?
I'm to 2 p.m. Eastern time.
Okay, cool.
I usually stream for about 4 hours. It depends, really.
Something like that.
Yeah, it usually depends on the runs, too, how the runs go. Sometimes they can go really good, and sometimes not so good. But yeah, that's when I usually stream. So, I usually post my schedule and stuff on Discord, but I kind of like put all that on pause just for the show.
Right on.
But I'm going back to my schedule. I'm going back.
Nice. Well, again, if any of you watching are interested in watching Risser's run tomorrow, make sure that you follow her on Twitch. That's Risser Crofts, and we can post that again in the chat.
And that is Natla's Mines in the books.
Yep, so now we have Atlantis.
My favorite level.
This level is so much fun. A lot of RNG. But it's really fun. It's really fun. I enjoy this level a lot.
This is where the game just begins to throw the book at you.
Yeah.
And this is where I was thinking, okay, Tomb Raider is actually a horror game. Like, this room is terrifying.
Not what you would expect from the lost city of Atlantis.
Kind of really doing really good on ammo too, but I'm gonna go ahead and grab this just for precaution.
Notice you skipped.
I'm gonna make a lot of saves here too.
You trigger skipped a couple of those enemies as well.
Yes. I try to avoid them because we're gonna they're all gonna kind of like trigger at once on me, which is this is where you kind of like pray to the RNG gods, to hopefully bless this. So a few of them might crack open, like that one. And then we're gonna save. Hope that guy kind of just fiddles around. There he goes. Yeah, he's fiddling around. Perfect. Gonna help my situation. we're gonna save again just because they're kind of like away from me. So this is good. Shoot at me, please. Nice. So usually you would jump on the other way, but I just like going this way. I can grab some ammo, just kind of like some precaution stuff, you know, just what makes me feel comfortable.
A little safe.
This is not you. Yeah, it's like a little safety area, but I mean, it's not a lot of speedrunners go this way. It's not really intended, you know, for you to go that way, especially during speedrun. But I personally, you know, like going this way. So we're gonna save really quick. In every area that we pass, we are gonna make sure that we are saving. We're gonna be passing a lot of these enemies, which is gonna cause us to make sure that we do save because they can kind of like attack you, they can kind of push you, lots of different things. So RNG has a
They're
really
pretty
huge play.
ruthless.
Yes. So we kind of just have to like, you know, just make sure that we're saving. You know, some of these areas can be very, very scary. Some jumps. But overall,
Well, speaking of scary, I don't know if any of you knew, but this weekend we have a Resident Evil race event planned, and that is featuring major Resident Evil games with high-level races from each sector of the RE community. So if you do like scary games, why don't you tune in 4 p.m. Eastern this coming Saturday and Sunday, July 15th through the 16th. And we would love to have you here on the channel if you have the time.
Ooh, Resident Evil race. That sounds exciting. I love race.
that's Rap's cup of tea.
Yeah.
Yeah, we sometimes organize Tomb Raider races. Like, it's just fun to race classic games like this that you just have really two people master and just go head to head. It's just really exciting.
Now, have the two of you ever raced a Tomb Raider game or any other game before?
We have not yet, but we are planning on it.
Okay. Well, I'll be interested in checking that out.
We're
Whenever
actually
y'all are
going
ready.
to do Tomb Raider 3, no loads, no meds, all secrets, pistols only, which is
Ooh,
a very
okay.
hard run.
That
very
definitely
hard.
sounds spicy.
Yeah, that run is very evil.
Yes.
Did y'all plan a date yet or not sure?
We don't have a specific date yet. But we
Okay.
would like to do it in the near future for sure.
Cool, yeah.
Perfect.
Nice. That could have gone wrong.
Yes, very bad. Luckily, they were just kind of just dancing around.
Yeah, I would say for the most part, RNG has been pretty good to you this run.
Yeah.
I haven't heard any like excess of screams, so I think that's a
Yeah.
good thing.
That's why I was telling Rap. I'm like, I cannot scream during this run.
I mean, you can, but
But, you know, there are portions where you're like, "Brr, But overall, this hasn't been too bad. You know, a couple mistakes here and there, but I mean, like, it's not, this is going pretty well.
So, Risser, what is your current PB for this category?
So 2 hours and 13 minutes.
Nice. Okay, we had someone in chat who was curious, so we'll see how close we can get to that goal.
Yes. So if not today, I really hope that maybe, you know, in the streams this week, we can definitely hit it. But, you know, we're just saving a lot of things like that. We had a couple deaths, so no promises there, but, you know, no big deal. No big deal. Even if it's close to that, that would be nice. We're gonna save now. We're gonna do a tricky jump here. Sometimes they can kind of come in here and mess with me and be annoying. Oh, jeez.
So far, they're keeping their distance. Nice.
They are. I bonked, but that's
Perfect.
okay. I'd rather do that than
Scary.
having her go kerplat.
That is a scary room in both speedrunning and challenge running, so that went really well.
But I would say I really like Atlantis, which is this level. This is actually a really good level.
Yeah, that's
the detail in it, and just like, you know, I just love it. Maybe because it just like it peaks a challenge.
it's just so unique.
It's cool too, because it's like these are the last couple of levels in the game, and you know the intensity of the levels
Right.
just atmospherically really ramps up. It's cool.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna save again here. A lot of enemies this way.
Gonna take the head-on approach.
Oh, we're good.
Oh,
I don't even need to do the trick.
perfect. Yeah. Sometimes you'll get lucky. Well, they'll shoot the ceiling, and you can just stand there.
That went pretty well.
Trigger the lava.
And you don't even need to trigger the lava. It's kind of like a little trick there. Like, you don't even need to pull it.
Yeah. Oh, really? Okay. That I didn't even.
I remember that. Yeah, I used to pull it all the time, you know, just playing, and you don't even need to.
Wow. Okay. Nice.
Okay, we're looking pretty good on ammo.
I almost forgot about that boulder.
Can't do that.
They will quickly
You
remind.
can't forget about the boulders. But my dream goal is definitely to get 2 hours. So, you know, hopefully with, you know, some more practice, you know, we can definitely get a sub 2 hour.
For sure you can. And you know, you mentioned that you've only been doing this a short time, and I think you've made excellent progress in the short time that you've been doing this. So you can get sub 2 hour easy.
That's so sweet of you, Tippy.
Yeah.
I'm really excited. I'm impressed with myself. I mean, I know I'm doing, you know, really well. You know, just from playing, and you know, and I'm not gonna lie, I was nervous to come do this in front of you guys. Like, I was really nervous.
Well,
Like, I am.
We tried to calm Risser before the run. I think we did.
You guys did great.
this room can be scary simply because Bacon Lar, as the community has deemed, likes to glitch out sometimes. So
I forgot there was that fun little nickname for her, Bacon Lara.
yes. Hopefully.
Yep, we're good. The door's open.
Yeah. Nice. Perfect. That's always something scary. This hallway in particular is very scary for runs.
For pistols only.
It is
Brings back some good memories.
oh yeah. Just like that, he's done. Nice. Just like that, we're in the home stretch of Atlantis.
Yep, we're just about to go to the last level.
So somebody asked if you have ever saved the game during a jump that led to a death. So essentially soft locking it to a death.
Oh,
I have
100%.
not. And like I'm still like new at all of this, you know.
Can't do this.
Yeah, don't.
But no, not yet.
Let's not start that.
So now I'm not
You
pressing
can't
X
do this.
or anything. We have to watch this cutscene, so I can't skip this.
I can't.
But I'm not gonna press X just because like it could like make the game crash and stuff. So hands off.
Sure, yeah.
Cutscene.
You know, Risser, I'm kind of curious about your username. You know, you're obviously a huge Tomb Raider fan to put Crofts in your username. What's the whole story behind it?
So at first it was Queen Risser. So some people do call me Queen. So I don't know if like you've seen people in chat. I haven't been paying attention in chat. But if people like might be like, hey Queen or good luck Queen. Everybody used to call me Queen because it was Queen Risser. And I still tell everybody like you can still call me Queen, like, you know, but when I really started getting into my content and what I really wanted to stream, it's gonna be Tomb Raider. So that's why I changed it to Crofts, because you know, I'm a Croft.
Yes,
I'm a Croft
I love
now.
that.
All right.
You're a Crofty.
Yes, we're Crofties. So that's why I call everybody. Like I call them all my little Crofties.
And this is it.
And
finale.
yeah, this is the finale, everybody. So we got to kill this ugly
Torso man.
looking. Yeah.
And this is a pretty good actual area of example of how to manipulate the RNG. You know, you're seeing Risser do all of these kind of fancy jumps, just so we're not having a bad time here.
Definitely want to keep your distance from this guy because he can one-shot kill you.
Yes. I'm kind of like watching my ammo here as well.
Oh, she's firing now.
All right. So as he's doing
Well
that,
done.
we're gonna grab some ammo here for Natla. So we really don't need too much ammo. He kind of gives us some towards the end.
Oh, you got rid of him quick.
Yeah, that was a really fast torso. Especially when she was doing her...
Yeah, it like definitely increased in speed.
For sure.
I was like, okay, Laura, okay.
It's always nice when that happens, though. I feel like I'm not exactly sure what causes it, but just maybe like the angle in which you start shooting, because
Yes.
that's my best theory.
So, like,
that's my best
the
guess.
sounds that she makes, it is very different, like with the guns. Like it's very interesting. So you can change like and manipulate the sounds.
I guess I wasn't actually sure if she was in like firing faster or if it was just an audio glitch. I still don't know the answer to that.
See, that's a
You know
hard
what?
one to really say. I feel like that the community's kind of split on that. Like, part of me thinks it does shoot a lot quicker, but
You like
it
to think it
sounds
does.
like I remember as a kid, I would purposefully get it so that she would, because in order to do that, you have to kind of shoot with one pistol and then turn to get the other pistol back in, and then it will do that. So like I would purposefully get it to do that, thinking it was being quicker, but I really don't know.
I think it does, but I could be totally wrong.
I've been told it doesn't. I've been told it does. It's
Oh, really?
yeah.
Jury's out. I guess we'll never know.
We won't. We won't. We can only make our assumptions.
We're gonna have to test this somehow.
Oof.
Oh, okay. That was close.
That was close. Almost bonked.
Nice. Uh-oh.
Now we're getting into the fun stuff. I love this level and the traps and the whole shebang.
Save if you need to.
So it seems that KTC has debunked the mystery, and the gun sound desyncs. No more damage.
Oh, there.
Supposedly.
KTC would know
Aw.
everybody.
Listen, if it's KTC, I believe it. I don't have any further
Yeah,
questions.
Right.
Thank you.
He has spoken. And the fun begins.
Chaos. Let it commence.
Who doesn't love a little chaos in Tomb Raider?
It's the best way to end the game. It's so chaotic,
Right.
and you know the urgency is there. Like the place is coming
The
down.
intensity.
Nice.
Nice. Good jump there.
All right, so we're gonna be going like in a lot of traps. So we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Nicely done.
I'm gonna save again.
Nice. Ooh,
I love that part.
that was scary. That was also
It's so fun.
I imagine that's just like a timing thing that you have to get down. It looks hard.
Yeah, she's making it look easy, but that is scary.
It's my favorite.
Just don't get hit by a meatball.
If only we can just eat them.
Queen mode equal beast mode. Hell yeah.
Start that.
And this is it, guys. She makes this jump here. We are facing the final boss.
Ms. Nadler.
The beautiful Nala.
She's a pretty amazing, I guess, antagonist for this story.
They're my favorite villain by far. In gaming.
Oh, we're good on ammo. I didn't even need to grab that, but it's okay. I like when she comes to me. Yeah, come to me. Perfect. I got plenty of health.
What was that, 9 med packs you had?
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, you're
Look.
good. You are good to go. And now we just get the heck out of here.
Yep, we just leave.
Being my brood so easy, Laura.
I'm just gonna save, you know, we could possibly fall down. These pillars here, so we still have to be careful.
Natla's just going to be shooting at you from the bottom in the meantime.
Right.
At least she can't fly back up.
She tries. She definitely tries.
Last jump here.
Yep, last jump of the game. And then we did it. And that's it.
I love how she's still like trying to get at you. It's like, lady, the run is ending.
It's over. And we kind of stay on the side.
It's over.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Stay on the side here and make it go faster. Just makes her jump down the slope faster. There we go.
Oh, good tip. There you go. GG.
Yes.
Thanks, guys.
Well done.
Wow. Yeah, well done. And then, of course, gotta have more explosions, so why not?
Yeah.
Get out of there, Lara. Thank you so much, Rissa, for showing off the run. While Lara is making her escape, do you have any shout outs or comments that you'd like to leave our viewers with?
Again, huge shout out to Trex. Thank you so much. Your tutorials have been so amazing, and that's the reason why I was able to even attempt this challenge and learn to speed run. So like a huge shout out to him, and for anybody that wants to speed run, please go follow him, go check him out, go look him up on YouTube. Trex of Terror. His tutorials explain literally every detail of every possible jump and little trick that that can get you through this game. And like I said, I've just started speed running, literally only been 2 months, and I can't wait to see my growth and my journey. So and thanks to him, he's the reason, he's one of my inspirations. So a huge shout out to him. I adore him. He's so sweet. And that's the thing that's amazing with everybody in the Tomb Raider community, is that everybody is willing to help each other. Like, you know what I mean? Like, nobody's like, hey, I do better than you, or this, you know what I mean? Like, it's not like that at all in the community at all. Everybody is helping each other. It's like everybody just wants to help each other grow and be the best of themselves. So, and it's such a beautiful community. So I'm super blessed. So.
Well, thank you again so much. It sounds like you have a lot of really supportive people around you, and I hope I can be one of them, because I had such a blast with you here today. Yes. And thank you for joining us. Rap, do you have any final things you might want to say before we head out?
Well, I just wanted to thank you really for having us on the show. It was so much fun being able to relive a classic like this with all of you guys here watching. And thank you, of course, Queen, for choosing me to do it with you.
Well, thanks for being my best friend. So thank you for being here.
Always my best. And that wasn't PB.
Well,
it's just PB there. So big congrats to her.
I PB?
Yeah,
no,
I was going to say.
You did by 9 minutes.
Seriously?
Yes, let's go.
Oh my God. I don't want to cry. I'm a crier, so I don't want to cry on this.
Aww. That's awesome. Congratulations. Gosh, yeah, that's awesome.
9 minutes? Wow.
Yeah. Listen, friends, if you weren't here in the middle of the run, Risser is going to be doing more attempts of Tomb Raider, so perhaps more PBs in the future, but her next run will be tomorrow at, what you said, 2 p.m. Eastern?
Yes, 2 p.m. Eastern time.
Awesome. Well, I hope everyone will look forward to that. That is actually going to end it for tonight's episode of Time Capsule. You know, sometimes we devote an entire episode to Miss Croft, and I'm okay with that. But I have been your host, Smith Operative. Thank you all so much for watching. If you had fun with us, make sure you follow Risser Crofts here on Twitch, as well as our commentator, Rap_wins. You both were absolutely incredible. Thank you again so much. And if any of you have any questions about Time Capsule, you are interested in the show, or maybe you'd like to be a guest, you can always hit me up on Twitch, twitch.tv/smoothoperative, and I'd be happy to answer any questions you might have. But if you are watching this on YouTube from the future, make sure to press the like button on this video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and come visit us at twitch.tv/gamesdonequick if you're interested in checking out our shows live. We start weeknights at 7 p.m. Eastern, weekends at 1 p.m. Eastern. Tune in tomorrow for a special double feature of Mercy Kill starting at 7 p.m. Eastern. The show Passion Project, if you're wondering, will return in 4 weeks at its normal time, every other Wednesday at 10 p.m. Eastern. I know it's a lot of time to remember, but it's always available at the schedule, which is twitch.tv. Gamesdonequick.com/hotfix. And with that, my friends, thank you again so much for watching. Have a beautiful day or night. We'll see you next time. Goodbye.